Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're going to be talking about spellcasting, and we're going to be looking at the Druid. The Druid, with its nature magic, has some very unique spells and has a really interesting take. And they get their second level spells at third level, character level 3. And we're going to be looking at second level spells today. They have already got their wild shape at this point and their subclass, and this is a pivotal moment for druids because they get some really powerful spells at second level. I've broken it down into a top 5, so let's see. First of all, you get Spike Growth at the 5th spot on my list. Spike Growth is great. You can cast it at a 150-foot range, and it creates a 20-foot radius area, which is a pretty big area, 40 foot in diameter. And it overgrows it with spikes and basically hazardous plants. Creatures have to make a perception check just to notice that it's there, but if they move into it, for every 5 feet they move, they take 2d4 damage. Meaning that if a character is put inside the spike growth area using magic or something, that means they have to walk at least 20 feet, at most 20 feet to get out. If they're plopped right in the middle, that's 8d4 damage, and there's no saving throw for this. Obviously, if you can fly or teleport, it's not going to hurt you, but movement through the spikes, whether it's forced or not, causes this damage. This is a great battlefield control spell to make an area dangerous, to set up a battlefield or block pursuers, or if you just want to kill some folks real quick, set up a spike growth and then push them into it, pull them through it using whatever other means you have. It's very, very powerful. But of course, it works in a battlefield control sense. Now at number 4, we have Pass Without Trace. This one is very simple. You cast it, you concentrate on it, and you get a plus 10 bonus to your stealth. As well as anyone within 30 feet of you, you can give this benefit to as well. So the whole party gets this. And you also can't be tracked without using magic. So you don't leave a trail to be followed. This is great if you've got a stealthy party and then you've got one person who's wearing heavy armor who has no dexterity and they're just clunking up the whole mission, cast Pass Without Trace, they get a plus 10 as well as everyone else. So that'll really, really help out. It's great for stealth, great for escaping, and yeah, Pass Without Trace is just one of those spells that a lot of folks like to carry in their back pocket. Now, at number 3, we have a spell from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, the Summon Beast spell. This is a concentration spell, lasts up to an hour. You cast it and you summon a beast. This beast can take one of 3 forms: Beast of the Land, Beast of the Air, or Beast of the Water. Depending on which one you choose, determines the stats. For example, the Land Beast has a climbing speed of 30 feet as well as a normal speed of 30 feet. The Air Beast has a flying speed of 60 feet, and the Water Beast has a swim speed of 30 feet. They always have dark vision. Their hit points are either 20 for the air or 30 for land and water, plus 5 if you upcast the spell for every spell level above second. Same deal with armor class. It's 11 plus the level of the spell, meaning if you upcast it, they get tougher. Now, the Air Beast has flyby, so they don't provoke opportunity attacks when they fly away. The Land and Water Beasts have pack tactics, so if they're fighting side by side with a friend, they get advantage on their attacks. And the Water Beast can breathe underwater, of course. The only other thing to mention is that the Beast has a multi-attack feature. Their regular maul attack is a melee attack, 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level. So at the beginning, that's 1d8 plus 6. But it has a multi-attack feature. If you cast a spell at a higher level, the beast can make a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level rounded down. So at second and third level spell slots, this just does, the regular one attack, but fourth level, they can attack twice. 6th level, they can attack 3 times. So this spell keeps getting better as you level up. It's never a bad spell to pack. You cast it with a 6th level spell slot. It can attack 3 times, has an AC of 17, and would get 60 hit points if it's a land beast. This is all really good stuff, and the Summon Beast is a really powerful thing. Plus, you don't have to use your action to command it. You just concentrate on the spell, and you can give it a command, no action required. No bonus action, nothing. It's great. Now, it would be higher if the Druid didn't have 2 super powerful spells on top of this. Number 2 is Moonbeam. Moonbeam is an AoE, kind of. Basically, a 5-foot square of moonlight comes down, and you concentrate on it. This moonlight, when it's over a creature, they have to make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take 2d10 radiant damage, and if they're a shapeshifter, like a lycanthrope, for example, it forces them out of their shape, and if they don't move, then they can't transform again. The Moonbeam stays in place, and then if a creature moves out of it, they won't take the damage unless you move it. With your action, it does take your action to do this, you can move the Moonbeam around 60 feet per turn. So you can chase most creatures around the battlefield, just burning them with moonlight. It is one of the best AoEs. If it didn't take your action to move it, it would be the number 1 on this thing. But it does take your action, which reduces its stock a little bit. The only spell I would say that goes above this is Hold Person, a classic combat and social interaction spell. A humanoid has to make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail it, you paralyze them. They can't move, they can't speak, they can't take actions, they automatically fail their strength and dex saves, attacks against them have advantage, and any melee attack against them is an auto crit. So it's a great spell in almost any situation where you need to hurt or intimidate someone, which is a lot in D&D. And yeah, they can repeat the saving throw, but Hold Person, just 1 turn of Hold Person can absolutely shift the tide of any battle, and it is one of the best spells in the game, and you get it at 2nd level, or at 3rd level when you get 2nd level spells, but yeah, Hold Person's well worth taking for almost any character. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more spellcasting reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.